Scottish girl is here again, 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 and again. When I used to be a little Scots girl, I used to live with my grandfather Scotty in Scotland. And my grandfather Scotty, he used to own a whiskey bottling business. In fact, he used to bottle them whiskey bottles right in our backyard. It used to be a lot of fun, because what happened, right, is my grandfather put a little picture of me on each little Scottish whiskey bottle that he makes. It was sort of trademarking our family business. Sometimes if you still find those Scottish whiskey bottles, you would find me right there posing in front of it. Sometimes I would pose like this. Sometimes I would pose like this. Or sometimes I would just pose like this. It was a lot of fun. One of the things me and my grandfather used to do after we would make them whiskey is we had to figure out how we going to sell them whiskey now. So what my grandfather did, right, is he used to put all them whiskey bottles on a huge tray. He used to give me a small tray with smaller whiskey bottles on it. And we used to go into downtown Glasgow and we used to sell the whiskey to every single person who wanted it. We were sort of like the ice cream man, except we were selling whiskey. We had a little song also. In fact, when we used to march down Glasgow, we used to put the tray of whiskey bottles on our heads. My little tray was on my little head, and my grandfather's big tray was on his big head. And we would walk down the streets of Glasgow singing, bringing in the whiskey, bringing in the whiskey, we shall come rejoicing, bringing in the whiskey. Sometimes we would have to sing a little faster to kind of pick up the pace. I'm sorry, I meant to say to pick up the pace. Ooh, just thinking about whiskey makes me feel so drunk. Anyway, we would sing the song a little bit faster. Bringing in the whiskey, bringing in the whiskey, we shall come rejoicing, bringing in the whiskey. And all them Scottish folks would open their doors and their windows and would come running out of their houses to buy our whiskey bottles. In fact, it was selling much faster than milk. So anyway, one day, right, me and my grandfather, we were walking down the streets of Glasgow selling our whiskey. And as a shortcut, we went into an alleyway. Ooh, as we were walking down the alleyway, we were bombarded again. It was them hooligans that tried to confront us again. We didn't know what to do because them hooligans wanted to steal our whiskey. They didn't want to pay it. One of them nasty little hooligans, he took the whiskey bottle from my grandfather and he punched my grandfather right in his tummy. And my grandfather, he fell to the floor. You see what happened, folks, right? Is my grandfather is really a really strong person, but he's been having a lot of cholesterol problems, so he was unable to fight against that big ugly hooligan. Ooh, them hooligans were really nasty. They all stood around me and my grandfather trying to steal our whiskey bottles. I was a little Scots girl, really, really small, and I didn't want to give them hooligans my